Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And away we go at the link. Tank Bigsby here with the return. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down. Beyond the 40.
I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Easy, 63, pass.
On first down, Hurts completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he gets this forward to the 19.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. He's out of bounds right around the 10. That's enough to make this 1st and goal.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
63, no touch that. No touch.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Hey, let's go. No touch.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, kill. Go, cut. Like 20.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. There he goes on the right side. At the 20. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Making some progress here. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
No touch that. Right anyway, huh? No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. They've got 2nd and 4. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
No touch that. Right anyway.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it 2nd and 4.
Great, set. No touch.
They go to Barkley again. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
No touch that. Right anyway, huh? No touch.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
All set to go now from the 35.
Great, set. Yeti. Tiger Hornet. 73. No.
Hurts on 1st down. Caught by Dotson on the slant. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. He rolls to his right. That one connects. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 7.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. A start on the ground with Gibbs. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Lions, first down.
Goff off the play action. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 10.
Off play action. Goff. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Motion a receiver left. Here he goes, third and long. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
15 yards. It's fourth down.
14.
Here comes the fourth down snap to Goff. Downfield, and Tislaw has it. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So first and 10 now from the 30. Goff setting to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
At the 31-yard line.
Ric Flair. We're good.
Man in motion here. They go play action with Goff. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Third down run by Gibbs. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down.
Going to the ground again on first. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Goff. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Caught quickly on the slant. And he will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. On him quick, and they bring him down. Working quickly here. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Still going through the 25. He's at midfield. To the 30. To the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Okay, we are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you it's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Bigsby with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can you get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And the Lions are there to bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 9 brings up 4th down.
$63. Hey, 73. Alpha. Miami.
Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense? Now setting their offense up in great position.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
The kicker on for the
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What we could call this, other than simply splendid.
Eagles 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Bigsby with the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects with the open man downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A 28-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Tiger swamp, Tiger swamp. Kyle left Yeti. Hey.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Hey, let's go.
Offensive line fast.
King, Phil King. Phil King.
Eagles first down.
Hey.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Hey, Silver. 73. Yo.
On first down, Hurts. That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Lee McNeil in on the tackle. Dose of the hurry up here.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Go Silver, ready?
They'll throw, third and long. Oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions take possession and start out at the 6. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field.
He's got it deep downfield. 30 into the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching on tape and watching the big guys, watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Bigsby with the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
No touch. No.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Hey, let's go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
No touch.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
2 yards on the pickup.
No
It's second and
Barkley again here on seconds. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
he was taken down at the 50-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up third and 7.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. Third down, they need 7.
Hey, 73, 73. No touch. Not anyway. No.
Throw here, third down. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
180, 180. 63, 63, 63. No touch.
Desperation time here. That's cut beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
That's good for an Eagles.
All set now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Trimmer. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. And it's picked off, but, yep, pretty clear he was out of bounds, so no interception, incomplete. On the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
24-yard line.
Good. 180, out. No touch.
And again, here's Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
15 yards.
Working quickly here.
That's another Eagles first down.
No touch.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
No touch.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5. Third down coming up.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Eagles now within 1 score in the fourth. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Eagles 21. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Super 66. Cut.
And off the play fake, here's Goff. He throws a bullet to this. That's caught at the 25. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Bait snap for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Eagles 21.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Bigsby with the return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles, 14 points back.
Yeti. Tiger swamp. Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Delta.
Hurts on first down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
It's a gain on the play of 60.
Hey, let's go.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
First down throwing for Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch made. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles now within one score in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Eagles 28.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this round. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Time now taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Like 24 now. Hey, Cal, super. Maverick. What?
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he's got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Here we go, 2nd down. A give to Gibbs. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
76, tell him, cut. 20, hard ball. Jester. Dula, Super. Obama.
Here he is to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Caught just shy of the goal line. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it. Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Lions get the win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on